Hello and welcome to marvastudios.tv. Today in this edition we have Mr. Praveen Sahni with us, Director, Canon. Welcome to this show, sir. We have all heard about Canon, but I'm very curious to know what is Canon all about?
So if you talk about Canon as a, what is the first thing strikes in your mind when you heard about a name called burger?
McDonald's.
McDonald's. When you think about pizza, what is the first thing strikes in your mind?
Pizza Hut.
So when you heard about Canon, what is the first thing striking in your mind?
Cameras.
Yeah. So Canon has actually started the journey with the cameras. Right. We are the manufacturer of lenses.
Right.
And then we went into different product portfolio from the technological point of view. And now we are into multiple products. So if you talk about Canon, we are into cameras, which are both for still as well as for video. And then we are into medical equipments.
Right.
Then we are into copiers, printers, scanners. So we have a variety of products to touch all kind of consumers. Right. And business operations.
Yes, sir.
Into the industry. So Canon, if you talk about as a whole, this is what the Canon all about. The other side of the Canon, which I would definitely like to share with you, is about how Canon is contributing towards the exchange programs of a culture between two countries.
Right.
So recently we adopted a village, which is in close to Gurgaon. In that we have given some equipments to the village students, and we have given the products to them, and we are actually telling them to click the pictures. And similar way, we have given the products to some villages in China and some villages in Japan. And we are telling the students to exchange their pictures.
Right.
And share with them that how you can talk to each other through pictures is
Right.
what we are promoting it. So Canon, if you talk about as a whole, it's beyond the product and contributing towards the nation.
Excellent, sir. Sir, how Canon connects with the youth?
Oh, Canon products, if you talk about, it's actually starting from digital cameras to taking the prints to a nice, beautiful home printers. And if you talk about movie making process or photography, any subject you can talk about, this youth is basically is connected with Canon. As you know that around 52% of our population in India is actually below 25 years of age. So if it is 25 years of age, Canon is very serious about is to support this youth and
Right.
to work out new products which can actually create excitement in their day-to-day life.
Right, right.
So Canon is currently contributing towards giving them trendy looking beautiful products so that they can use it in their day-to-day life.
Right, sir, right. But sir, we have smartphones, everybody has smartphones and they have cameras and they click pictures and we like to share them on every possible social networking site. How does Canon change this experience of sharing pictures?
Rather, I would like to share with you that a lot of mobile companies actually supported the camera brands like us, especially when they have started promoting photography as a feature in the mobile camera.
Right.
Which is actually helping people to click the picture from a mobile phone, and they can actually click good pictures from a mobile phone. And after clicking the picture, the youth or the consumer actually feel the need of buying the camera because then he's getting into the habit of photography. So rather, I would like to thank mobile company who's promoting the photography as a feature, which has actually helped
Encouraging
companies like us to increase the business as well as increasing new products into this area.
Sir, what are the new opportunities Canon is tapping into India?
It's a very interesting thing. Actually, we about a year back we have started exploring that in India there's a very big market which we have to explore in the area of cinema.
Right.
And the area of television. The way televisions and cinema is increasing, the kind of movies which are coming up now, whether it is a high budget movies like Jab Tak Hai Jaan, or whether it is a low budget movies which is called Stanley Ka Dabba. So now different kind of frames of people are coming it forward, and cinema is coming it forward. Now cinema is not like a same old cinema. Cinema is now further has multiple shades into it.
Right, sir.
So we thought it's a good opportunity. And similar way, if you talk about TV channels, just for your understanding that India has around 700 TV channels, which is actually controlled by 92 TV companies. So this 92 TV companies having 700 TV channel is very big opportunities which companies like us are exploring it. That's why we introduced recently a product into cinema and broadcasting area.
So as you've mentioned cinema and television, Canon is a well-known brand for still photography and short films. It it has recently come up with the exclusive segment for cinema and television. How would the experience be for a camera person and the audience?
Okay, let's look at like this into two, because two are two different segments. One is cinema and second is broadcasting, that means TV channels.
Yes, sir.
So we talk about cinema.
Yes, sir.
I think the time has gone where the photographer or the cameraman has to look at the big box, and he has to carry tons of lenses, and then on top of it he has to carry a big machine when he is actually shooting a movie in all kind of environments. Today I think the younger generation of this industry needs a product which is flexible,
Right.
which can actually perform as per the creativity of whatever is going in his mind. So if you look at Canon cameras into cinema industry, it is a very compact cameras in nature. We have products like C100, 300, 500, which is actually meant for cinema.
Right.
And in this, if you see the flexibility that whether you're on a under the you can see the sea, or whether you're on top of the tree, or whether you're in any kind of situations,
Right.
the product is so flexible that you can shoot from all the angles.
Right.
So whether in front of a car or behind the car, you can have all kind of a thing which you can experience. So similar way, if you've seen a lot of action movies, there they need a very flexible camera so that it can, move the way you want it.
Right.
So Canon has introduced this product into this area of cinema, which I'm sure will help the cameraman to completely apply his creativity into this machine. Second is about TV channels and broadcasting products. I think India is a very big market for this, as I already mentioned, that India has a lot of channels to talk about. So Canon has recently announced in this year in India, in January onwards, about new products, about 6 products we have launched, in which we are addressing 2 segments. One is ENG segment, which is basically electronic news gathering segment. So like you are shooting my interview, and might be this interview is actually shot on Canon Pro DV camera. And the second segment is the event videography, in which you have a lot of events going on, whether it is wedding events or it's a corporate events. So to capture those events, now we have introduced the products which can actually cater to that market also.
Right. So the ending note, why Canon?
Oh, wow. If you remember, the tagline of Canon is delighting you always.
Mm-hmm.
So Canon, why Canon is, if you want to be happy, if you wanted to be successful, if you wanted to apply your entire creativity, I think Canon gives that opportunity for you to explore and play with the product. The only message I want to give it with the Canon is that Canon product, you should play with it. There's no need that you should have a very strong understanding on technology, then only you can use the product. It's a product, you can just take it for 1 week or 10 days and play with the product, and who knows that tomorrow you can shoot a nice movie.
Thank you, sir. It was wonderful having you on our show. And I guess my audience has a clear view about Canon than they did earlier. Thank you for watching. Get clicked. Stay tuned.